Hello, Watem here and welcome back to some more Umineko When Seagulls Cry. Back to Creepy Maria. Yay. Are they about to do something bad? If it would keep Maria quiet for the time being, Rosa thought that even going out into this wind and rain would be a small price to pay. She thought it might be a bit reckless, but in the end, no murder or anything of the sort had actually occurred, right? All of that clamour since this morning had been a farce set up by Kinzo. If you carefully thought about that chain of closed rooms, it clearly had to all be an act.
本当にバラを見たらもうおとなしくする？本当だよママ。
Rosa didn't overlook that creepy laugh and lightly hit Maria with her fist. And she shrugged as though giving up.
わかったわ。一目見たら納得するのよ。いいわね。ママ。約束する。
Once again, Rosa tested the weight of her gun. It'll be okay. It's only an act. Why do I get the feeling that, they're gonna go out, the rest of them will hear a gunshot, rush to the scene and find Rosa with a bullet hole through her head. There was never a murder on this island in the first place.
くそ、待てよローザおばさん。ローザおばさんとマリアが第二の晩の犠牲者なのか。くそくそくそ、誰か気づけよ、呼び止めろ。今の親父たちや俺たちは何をしてるんだ。
ローザ親子の痛々しい関係に気を使ってわざわざ話題を変えておるぞ。そなたらも2階へ上がりテレビを見ながら話題を変えておる。
くそったれ、誰か気づけよ。一番近くにいるのは誰だよ。秀吉おじさんか。頼むよ、玄関から2人が出ていくのを気づいてくれよ。
Nope, he's too busy with Aunt Eva.
届かん届かん。二人のささやかな時間を邪魔してくれるな。
Hideyoshi kept talking kindly, his hand on Nefer's forehead. He didn't notice at all that Rosa and Maria were going outside through the front door. In that case, there was no way the others in the lobby, which was even further away, would notice. Much less those in the cousin's room on the second floor.
そなたは何を慌てておるのか。第一の晩にて犯人は事故死したとの大胆な察してにてわらわを打ち破ったではないか。ならばもうこの島に犯人はおらぬことになるぞ。何を心配する必要があるというのか。
Now the real solution is that they're all in on it.
うるせえよ、しらしらしいんだよ。
It's planning group suicide, definitely.
誰か引き止めろ、2人が殺されるんだ。誰か止めろ。
There was no way that Battler's voiceless scream would reach Rosa or Maria. The two of them could be seen in the rose garden. The rain is still awful, but fortunately the wind had died down a little. No, maybe that wasn't fortunate, because maybe, if the wind had been a little fiercer, Rosa might have hesitated to go outside. Have you forgotten where it is again? Okay. Maria found her rose of gold lace and stared at it lovingly. Rosa had accepted her promise on the condition that Maria would only get one look at it. She didn't want Maria to complain that it hadn't been enough later on. So she decided to go along with Maria until she was satisfied. She believed that there wasn't a culprit, but on the off chance that she was mistaken, they were now in an extremely dangerous position. Rosa realized that faintly herself. If things got bad, she would throw away her umbrella and ready her gun. After glancing at Maria's innocent happiness, Rosa gazed warily in all directions. Oh, butterflies! Run! Run! Flee! Flee with extra flee! Were her eyes just tired? Even though no one should have been there, she thought she saw something glitter in the dark rose garden. Gold-coloured? It had to be her imagination. Run! Run! Because to Rosa, it seemed as though gold butterflies were dancing through the rose bushes. And we'll go back to their perspective and hear the gunshot.
大丈夫かエヴァ無理せんでやっぱり南條先生を呼んでこんか
Or is ever in the process of killing Rosa?
大丈夫だからこの手を離さないでお願いだから離さないで
I'm wondering, what if instead of Beatrice we actually see the Eva Beatrice? Eva was breathing loudly. Beads of sweat were appearing on her forehead. It certainly was true that she had stayed up all night last night, and that things had been rough since early this morning. It wasn't odd that her body wasn't keeping up. Even though he understood that, Hideyoshi suspected that this sudden fever was a sign of some serious illness. I mean, Higurashi did have the illness be the main thing. I feel like they wouldn't do the same thing twice, right? Surely. Did I say several times that Yoshi decided to call for Dr. Nanjo, but ever resisted him, pleading with him and saying that it was even more important that he didn't take his hand away?
分かったでもなお昼になったら必ず南條先生に見てもらうんやで
If he lasts that long.
それを約束できるならずっとここにいてお前の手を握ったるからなこうしてギューッとな
ありがとう大丈夫よあなたの手の魔法で必ずこんな熱なんか下がっちゃうから
Even as she said that, Eva's harsh breathing didn't improve in the slightest. Boom, bang. Oh, maybe we won't hear the gunshot because of the maybe there will be thunder at the time. They also might not hear the gunshot because of the storm, but I'm hoping that they hear the gunshot. She saw an umbrella moving from beyond the rose bush. Rosa threw away her umbrella and wildly lifted her gun. When she did, the shadow of a person beyond the bush showed itself. Uh-huh.
びっくりしたわ
Now that's interesting because you got someone vouching forever in her room.
姉さんなの？何かご用？さっきの話の続きなの？
ええ、そうよ。
Without, no, it did say that she had an umbrella. I'm guessing it's just not showing it. So, three possibilities come to mind. One, this is whichever. Whichever. Two, Hideyoshi's dead. This is real weather, having snuck out. Or three, Hideyoshi's in on it, and this is still real weather.
お父様の黄金の話よ。
Or, I guess four, none of this is real.
お願いだからマリアの前では遠慮して。ちゃんと約束は守ってるわよ。姉さんの悪巧みの邪魔はしないわ。
悪巧み？何それ？
姉さんが何を考えていても勝手よ。私は邪魔する気なんてない。だからマリアの前では許して。私は分け前さえもらえれば十分なの。
分け前？
Also, not noticing that that doesn't really sound like Eva. Eva started laughing in a creepy voice. Rosa was startled, but Maria stared blankly. Then Maria said just one thing. Beatrice?
おばさん誰？
私のもの。この黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェのものよ。
I suppose, though, Eva does have everyone vouching for her because they can hear her screams. Now that is interesting. That is very interesting.
エヴァ、大丈夫か？エヴァ、エヴァ、エヴァ。
握っていて、離さないで。私じゃない誰かに連れ去られないように。私の手を握っていて、離さないで。お前が何を努力したの？何も努力してない。いつも私たちの影に隠れてのらりくらり。いつも戦わずに影から影へと逃げ回っていたお前に、後ろ宮家の黄金を無心する資格など本当にあると思ってるの？あれは全て私のもの。後ろ宮家当主にして新しき黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェの名を継承した私だけのもの。
ベアトリーチェ、ベアトリーチェだ。ママ、ベアトリーチェ。
Maria jumped at her mother in ecstasy. Rosa treated Maria cold-heartedly and raised her gun high.
姉さんよね。姉さんなのよね。
違うわ。私はもはやあなたの姉であった存在ではないの。
じゃああんた誰なのよ。ベアトリーチェだとでも言うの？そんなはずはない。あんたは19年前に死んだのよ。 ええ、確かに死んでいたわ。だって私、あなたの頭が割れているところをはっきり見たもの。その中身が溢れ出しているのを昨日のことのように思い出せる。そのあんたがどうして生きてここにいるのよ。
黄金の魔女に死の概念などないの。黄金の魔女とベアトリーチェの名は永遠に受け継がれてるか。お前が知っていたベアトリーチェは死を迎えたかもしれないが、今やそれは私の名である。故に無限。ベアトリーチェに死の概念はないの。
哀れね、姉さん。
How pitiful, Melissa.
もはや私はお前の姉ではないというのに。さて、新しきベアトリーチェとして自らの復活の儀式を引き継ぐわ。
Why would you need your own resurrection ceremony if you're already alive?
ロノベ、私はどうすればいいの。
ご随意のまま。もはやベアトリーチェ様にはどのような思いも実現できる力がおありです。少し扱えばなれるでしょう。
不甲斐なき元妹よ。私が魔女として初めて捧げる最初の生贄に選ばれたことを光栄に思うがいい。第2の番に寄り添う2人を私がこの手で引き裂く。
I guess this Beatrice, the new Beatrice, won't necessarily have the same affection for Maria that the old one does. The first thing the new Beatrice wished for? No, the first magic she tried to use was to surpass limitations given to humans. In particular, gravity. She wanted to become fully aware of her transformation into a witch by being released from those shackles. As for Witch and Rosa stayed as they were, the ground retreated all by itself, into the distance below them. By now, their feet were no longer attached to the ground. Rosa finally realized that the earth wasn't retreating into the distance flat below them, but that she and the witch were being sucked up into the rainy sky. She's gonna crash into the ground, and then everyone's gonna see cause of death fell from a high place somehow in the middle of like a plaza or the rose garden. For a human shackled to the ground by gravity, there is nothing more unnerving than having their feet stop sticking to the ground. However, to Beatrice, who, in becoming the new witch, had learned the joy of being released from gravity, it was enough to make her whole body shake with delight.
ねえローザ、昔小さい頃魔女になって空が飛べたらなって話したことあるの覚えてる？叶ったよ。私が本当の魔女になって叶えてあげたわ。
That's certainly a face she's making there.
やめてよ。夢ならされて。
あなた言ったわ。夢の中で空を飛んだって。そして覚めたくなかったとも言ったわ。起こした私を恨んだともね。安心して。今度は覚めないわよ。
Hey, joy. Come, dance with me in the vast rainy sky. Didn't we both wish we could fly like seagulls in the sky? And escape the cramped and boring island of Rokkenjima? Now, I'll make that dream a reality for you. I only want to share this joy with you, no one else.
楽しいねローザ。
私たちのお屋敷ってあんなにも小さいわ。あんな小さな場所で私たちはどれほどの長い時を過ごしたのかしら。その狭さとちっぽけさに今こそ本当に呆れるわ。だからこそ感じて楽しんで喜んで。私たちが憧れた大空を自由にする力を。
Except it isn't at will for Rosa.
さあ踊ろうよローザ。
It's at your will.
雨の中を風の中を私たちは踊るように飛び回ろう。稲光が私たちを照らして祝福してくれるわ。
The witch and Rosa were like leaves fluttering around in a whirlwind, as the rain pounded upon every part of their bodies. As the lightning occasionally shone upon them, they shook with the joy of being released from the ground. However, it was only that way for the witch. Rosa was holding onto her head, voicelessly screaming over and over. I almost feel like she's just gonna suddenly go, if you insist, very deadpan, and then just drop it down to the ground. A slightly displeased expression rose to the witch's face when she realised that her own joy was not being shared. Then she decided to listen to her former sister's request. The whirlwind that had been making Rosa dance around grew weaker, and stopped. In other words, Rosa was once again bound by the restrictions of gravity, as a human. Following the laws that were originally correct, Rosa began to descend towards the ground upside down. No, she began to fall. Oh well. The witch hadn't intended to send Rosa plummeting, but she still wasn't used to using magic. After plummeting about 100 meters into a rose bush, as a very natural result, Rosa died instantly. But the witch hadn't intended to kill her, so she wished that Rosa hadn't died. When she did, gold butterflies coiled around Rosa's body, reviving that life just as the witch had wished. Rosa's body, which should have been spread out like a carpet of fresh blood, rapidly returned to normal. The broken and crushed bones returned to normal. The torn and smashed flesh returned to normal. How easy it is to break things in this world, and how difficult it is to fix them. Anyone can take a life, but no human can revive a lost life. By surpassing the irreversible, one proves that they have surpassed humanity. This surely gave her a much greater realization of her power as a witch than flying through the sky had.
もちろんですと。ベアトリーチェ様はすでに無限の魔女であらせられます。生きることも死すことも生かすことも殺すことも全て無限に繰り返され、その輪廻を支配する女王こそが無限の魔女であるベアトリーチェ様なのです。
金魚鉢を落としたことがあるわ。涼しげな美しい鉢が割れてしまって二度と元に戻らなかった。床に叩きつけられた可愛いデメキンは二度と泳ぐ姿を見せてくれなかった。私がいくら泣いても使用人たちは壊れたものと死んだものは蘇らせられないと首を横に振ったっけ。
And now you can! Yay!
あの時学んだのよね。 物は壊しちゃいけない、人は殺しちゃいけないって。
If I can bring people back, then I can just kill them again. So there's no reason to not kill people.
だって直せないんだもん。じゃあ直せるなら壊しても怒られないということでしょ。
Uh-huh.
すごいすごいすごいすごい。
For a while, the witch became intoxicated with how terrible and wonderful the power she had inherited was. Her laugh was pure, innocent, and cruel. Even though Rosa had been revived, she let out a cry of anguish at the pain from her fall. At that point, the witch landed and held out her hand.
すまないわねローザ。空を飛ぶのがこんなに楽しいとは思わなかったわ。ごめんなさい、本当にごめんなさい。そして人間がこんなにもろく死ぬとも知らなかったの。
Really? I feel like you should be well aware of how fragile humans are.
でも生き返らせてあげたからもう平気だから起きて、私ともっと遊びましょう。
What were those dreams you told me about when you were a kid? Go ahead and tell me all of them without holding back. As I am now, I can make anything come true, no matter how absurd. Even drowning you in a sea of jelly. Even having you get sucked into a mountain of cake. I can even make you sprout butterfly wings and flit around the garden, okay? I'll do them one after another. Let's start with the ocean of jelly, alright?
やめて。
Rosa was once again thrown high into the rainy sky. However, the sky wasn't filled with raindrops, but with drops of orange juice. When she looked down, Rosa had to doubt her eyes. The rose garden had disappeared, and the ground spread out beneath her was like a pastel-coloured jigsaw puzzle. It was an ocean of jelly, like the one she had spoken of from her dreams when she was young. The black part was coffee jelly, yeah. Red was strawberry. The yellow was pineapple, oh. The green was melon. What was the white part? Apple? Did Rosa even have the time to think stuff like that? Rosa fell towards that multicoloured ocean. And she sunk deep into a purple grape-flavoured sea. It really was an ocean of jelly. I feel like we've seen this one as well, except it was blue. Interesting that they have all the different coloured water stuff. It had no bottom. Well, that's strange, because oceans definitely have bottoms. As Rosa sank, she was shocked to see a school of transparent fish swimming through the great jelly ocean. They were probably made of grape skin. Then she sunk on and on, deeper and deeper, as deep as Mariana's Trench. Crushed by the water pressure of the jelly ocean, as her ribs snapped, as her spine snapped. In the end, she became a small, frail meatball. Hang on a minute. Ella said that it was a drowning in an ocean of jelly. This isn't drowning, this is being crushed by pressure. Oh, you lied. Shame on you.
ジェリーの海で溺れ死ねるなんて本当に素敵な体験よね。誰にも真似できない夢。私が叶えてあげた。
The instant I snapped my fingers, the meatball that had been Rosa was launched up into the sky. And after being wrapped up in a golden sparkle, she returned to her original form. It was simple and easy as returning dried seaweed to its original form, if anyone could do it. If they were a witch. That absent-minded look on Rosa's face. Has to be the joy from having that dream she gave up on as a child come true. Definitely. Probably. And on that note, I'll be ending it there for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know any feedback you have in the comments. And until next time, see ya.